What if I told you the biggest reason your referrals have slowed down isn't the market? It might not be your database, it might not be your marketing, and it probably isn't because people have forgotten about you. It could be something much simpler: the way you've been managing your time. Today, we're talking about why experienced women in real estate often spend so much time putting out fires that they leave very little time to nurture the relationships that create consistent referrals. If you're an experienced woman in real estate, whether you're a realtor, mortgage professional, title rep, home inspector, notary signer, or another real estate professional, and referrals have become less predictable than they used to be, this episode is for you. Are you a woman in real estate whose mind never stops, yet you still feel stuck? Do you struggle to unplug without guilt? Hi, I'm Lesa Frye, wife, mom, grandma, realtor for over 3 decades, and a certified life and business coach for women in real estate. I help high-achieving women build profitable, sustainable businesses without the burnout. If you're ready to trade overwhelm for clarity and create a business that honors your values and your life, you're in the right place. So take a deep breath, close those 12 browser tabs, and drop the hustle. It's time to experience balance as a woman in real estate. Before today's content, I want to pause with a quick message for you. I know how full your plate feels. You're running a business, taking care of clients, managing a family, and somewhere along the way, you ended up at the bottom of the list. You want to grow your business, but not at the cost of everything else that matters. That's not a discipline problem. That's a clarity problem. Inside a private business reset consultation, we identify what's actually driving the overwhelm, clarify what truly matters most right now, and create a simple, grounded plan so you're no longer guessing what to focus on next. This isn't about doing more. It's about doing what matters with intention and peace. If you're ready to stop feeling scattered and start feeling clear, go to lesafrye.com/diagnostic. That's LESAFRYE.com/diagnostic and book your consultation today. You deserve a business that supports your life, not one that consumes it. Okay, let's dive into today's episode. Hello, friends. Have you ever had one of those months where you looked at your business and thought, I haven't received many referrals lately? Then immediately your brain starts trying to solve the wrong problem. Maybe I need to post more on social media. Maybe I need a better CRM. Maybe I should send another email newsletter. Maybe I should attend more networking events. Maybe I should update my website. Can I offer you another possibility? Maybe your referrals aren't slowing down because your marketing is weak. Maybe they're slowing down because your relationships are weak. Now, before you panic, I'm not saying that you don't care about relationships. In fact, if you're listening to this podcast, relationships have probably been the foundation of your business for years, maybe even decades. One of the reasons I love working with experienced women in real estate is that while your job titles may be different, your challenges are surprisingly similar. Whether you're helping buyers find homes, financing those homes, coordinating closings, conducting inspections, notarizing documents, or serving clients in another area of real estate, you're in a relationship business. And relationship businesses don't grow by accident. They grow because relationships are intentionally nurtured over time. The problem is, somewhere along the way, your calendar became so full of urgent work that there was no room left for important work. And relationship building is almost always important, but rarely urgent. One of the biggest shifts I see with mature women in real estate is this. When we were younger, we had more energy. We could work 12-hour days, answer texts late in the evening, say yes to every opportunity, attend networking events, volunteer, serve on committees, then somehow still remember to check in with clients and referral partners. Today, your capacity has changed. Not because you're less capable, because you're wiser. Your energy is different, your priorities are different. Your body reminds you that you can't operate the way you did 20 or 30 years ago. And that's actually a good thing. The problem isn't that your energy has changed. The problem is many women haven't changed their business to match it. They're still trying to fit 40 hours of priorities into 20 hours of focused energy. So relationship building keeps getting pushed to later. Think about your typical day. You answer emails, return phone calls, respond to urgent client questions, coordinate closings, review documents, prepare loan files, schedule inspections or appointments, meet with clients, conduct inspections. I'm getting tired just reading this list. Handle last-minute requests, solve problems that somehow always seem to happen right before you're ready to end your day. By the time your workday is over, you're exhausted. Then you think, I'll just reach out to people tomorrow. Tomorrow comes, another fire, another emergency, another busy day. And before you know it, 3 months have passed. There have been no personal check-ins, no coffee meetings, no handwritten notes, no thoughtful text messages, no intentional conversations. And then we wonder, why have my referrals slowed down? Here's something I learned during my years in real estate. People don't wake up every morning thinking about the professional who helped them buy a home, finance a mortgage, complete their inspection, or notarize documents years ago. Life gets busy. People forget until someone asks, do you know a good realtor? Do you know a mortgage lender? What about a home inspector? The professional who comes to mind is usually the one they've heard from most recently, not necessarily the one who served them years ago. Staying visible isn't about being everywhere. It's about being intentional. This is where time management becomes a referral strategy, not just a productivity strategy, a referral strategy. Because when your schedule is filled with nothing but client work, you're always working in your business. But referrals are created when you intentionally work on your business. This means protecting time for relationship building, not hoping you'll find time, actually scheduling it. One of the simplest questions I ask my coaching clients is this: what does your calendar say matters most? Not what you say matters, not what you wish mattered. What does your calendar actually prove? If I looked at your calendar over the last 30 days, would I see appointments dedicated to nurturing relationships? Coffee chats, follow-up calls, lunches with referral partners, networking events, checking in with past clients, handwritten notes? Or would I see only appointments dedicated to serving current clients? Because your calendar tells the truth. Whether you're a realtor, mortgage professional, title rep, home inspector, or another woman serving the real estate industry, your business grows because of relationships. Every referral starts with trust, and trust grows through consistent connection. Relationships require time. Time requires intention, and intention requires planning. It's really that simple. Now, before you think, Lesa, I don't have any extra time, I understand. Neither do the women whose businesses continue generating consistent referrals year after year. The difference is they protect the activities that create future business instead of only reacting to today's business. Those are two very different ways of running a business. I often tell my clients, urgency is a terrible CEO. Urgent tasks always scream the loudest. Relationship building whispers. It quietly asks for 30 minutes. One phone call, one coffee meeting, one handwritten note, one thoughtful text, one check-in with a referral partner. None of these feel urgent until 6 months later when your pipeline starts slowing down. Then suddenly, it becomes very urgent. So here's my challenge for you this week. Open your calendar. Count how many hours are dedicated to serving current clients. Then, count how many are dedicated to nurturing future business. Don't judge yourself, just notice. Awareness always comes before change. Then, ask yourself, what would happen if I protected just 1 hour every week for relationship building? Just 1 hour, not 5, 1. During that 1 hour, you could reach out to 3 past clients, check in with 2 referral partners, invite someone to coffee or lunch, send a few handwritten notes, reconnect with a professional you haven't spoken with in months. Imagine doing that every single week for an entire year. Your referrals wouldn't feel random anymore. They'd become much more predictable. One of the biggest myths in real estate is that referrals just happen. They don't. They're cultivated. Slowly, consistently, intentionally. The women with thriving referral-based businesses aren't simply lucky. They're relational, and they intentionally protect time for those relationships. If you're feeling overwhelmed right now, please hear this. This isn't about adding more to your schedule. It's about rearranging your priorities. Because if your calendar never leaves room for relationship building, eventually your business will remind you why it needed to. If today's episode made you realize that your time management may actually be affecting your referrals, I'd love to help. I offer a complimentary business reset consultation, where together we'll look at how you're currently running your business, identify where your time and energy are leaking away, and create a strategy to help you build a profitable, peaceful, and sustainable business that supports the life you want to live, not one that consumes it. No matter where you serve in the real estate industry, the goal is the same: to create a business that works for you instead of you constantly working for your business. If that sounds like exactly what you need, I'd love to speak with you. You can schedule your complimentary consultation by going to lesafrye.com. That's LESAFRYE.com/diagnostic. And that link will be in the show notes as well. Ladies, if this episode encouraged you, which I hope it did, please do me a favor. Share it with another woman in real estate who could use the reminder that success doesn't have to come at the expense of her peace. Until next time, remember, you don't have to choose between building a successful business and enjoying your life. You really can have both. Make it a great day on purpose. Hey ladies, I hope today's episode gave you something to think about and a little more breathing room as you move through your week. If it resonated, I'd love for you to share it with a friend, hit follow, and take a moment to leave a review. Your reviews mean the world to me, and they help more women find this podcast. For more support and connection, you're welcome to join my free Facebook community at bit.ly/thebalancedbusinesswoman, where we continue these conversations together. That link will be in my show notes. Until next week, take care of yourself. And remember, your business should fit your life, not the other way around.